Greetings, dear ones. I am Cryon of Magnetic Service. "25 years ago, this was the potential. It was not prophecy. When I said there would be no Armageddon, there would be no World War III in the time frame that you were told. It was not prophecy. For the entire reason for my being and the awakening of my partner to channel me was because of what you had done. And it falls in the lap of the old soul, the consciousness of timing. All that has transpired in these years has been potential. That is to say, we come and we look at how you are thinking and the potentials of what you might do based on that. And every prophecy that I have given to you is based on that. Even some of the most obscure ones we have given you. When we told you there would be a new pope, and there was 13 months later, it was not prophecy. It was potential. We saw it coming because we had the overview. And we knew of the anxiety of the man, the health of the man, and we also knew of the potentials of a South American pope. All of these things should be connect the dots for you. I come yet again, not with prophecy, but with information. And it comes with a congratulatory attitude. 25 years ago, I would like to have had this channel given, but you weren't ready. Now you sit in the energy we had discussed for more than 20 years. Can you imagine if you could put and superimpose upon the creative source the attributes of delight and adulation? Maybe you can use the word proud. Dear human being, this is not your father's new age. And that is the title. If you need to title, and you do, and you need to categorize, and you do, that is the subject. And the reason this is so critical is because in an assemblage like this, and the ones who are listening and reading, you have what we will call warriors of light. And that describes a human being who has done this, and this meaning esoteric belief, for dozens of years. That you awakened to the belief, some of you, when you were born. Others of you a bit later, but you participated in an older energy. You fought the battle as a light worker in an older energy. And you got used to the way things work in an older energy. And because the planet has not changed all that much, you might have been involved in the same kind of thing the life before this one. Maybe even before this one. And therefore, etched upon you are what we will call the spiritual rules of existence. And now they're different. So this is for light workers and old souls. Attributes we have talked about in pieces and parts in the past. And now instead we bring you some positive things that you can do, and some what we will call admonitions of how to change. We started last week in that city you call Austin on a Sunday night. We started. So let us begin there. Dear ones, this is new energy. A phrase you have heard perhaps for years: the new age is upon you. The new energy is arriving. Dear ones, it has arrived, and it's starting to plant its seeds. Those shamanic energies in the old soul are going to find some of these things difficult, sometimes controversial, because of only one thing, that is the habits that you have had in the past, which you found to be correct and proper for you. So let us begin where we left off. In review, number 1, we said that your light quotient, that is to say, the amount of light that you carry, which is a metaphor for your awareness and literally the physics of your consciousness, is a higher and lighter energy than it ever was before. This is possible because of the change in the magnetic grid, because of other things that we have accomplished and the Pleiadians have accomplished for you. New tools are upon you, and new ways are waiting to be discovered. And if you go into these ways with an old energy procedure, you're going to be disappointed. We started with this one. You carry so much light, you can stop dealing with negativity, with those which you will call dark energies in the room. Let me remind you of one of the things that so many of you would do prior to a meeting, prior to a meditation. You would change the energy and posture it for spiritual thought. You would smudge it, you would pray over it, you would meditate. And then in the room, if you found a negative person or anything that you thought would interrupt the flow of the purity of love, you might even stop and work with that one. Silently, you would have your own way of creating the light you needed and erasing the negativity. And now we are saying, stop it. Why? Can't you feel why? Because you are carrying so much light that your presence in the room will not allow darkness. The reason you clear negativity is so it will not disturb the area. Think about it. If your light is so great, it's not going to get anywhere, the negativity, at all. Your light is so great, it will permeate everything. Now, this is new, but you have to hear it in context with the actions of a New Age esoteric person. Some of you will love to do ceremony, which looks like clearing. Go ahead. But it's not necessary to clear. Now, this is controversial because you will say, look at what might have happened in a space like this. Look at all of those people who might have been negative in a place like this. Think of the meetings that have been held in a place like this. We must clear it. And we say, oh, no, you don't. If a master walked into this room, would you clear the room? And the answer is no, the master clears it. You understand? This is the lineage that is yours. Claim it. Go for it. You don't have to clear it. And that is what we said on a Sunday 1 week ago in Austin. Now, in the same way, number 2 is going to be for the healer, and there are many listening to my voice in